Dear students, this is Sujata Kamre coming with class 10 NCERT SSC Maths with Sujata ji. Now see the next topic, that is the application of simultaneous equations. So there are some activity based questions, activity based example. So let us try to solve these activities. Okay, so here first activity is, there are some instructions given below. Frame the equation from the information and write them in the black boxes shown by arrows. Okay, so now here students, see, if you consider that the Sarthak's age is less than 8, then double the age of Sakshi. Okay, this information is given us, and also there are some information given, that is here says that 4 years ago Sakshi's age was 3 years less than Sarthak's age at that time. And the third condition, that is the sum of present ages of Sarthak and Sakshi is 25. So now let us start to solve these equations. Form the equation by the given information. And the main or the basic information given is that I am Sarthak, my present age is X years, okay, and I am Sakshi, my present age is 1 years. So by the given information from the equation. So here say the very easy condition that we can form the equation. The sum of present ages of Sarthak and Sakshi. So here see student, present age. What is the present age of Sarthak? That is the X. Okay. So here we write X. X. And what is the present age of Sakshi? That is Y. So here I write Y. And the condition is the sum of present age of Sarthak and Sakshi is means is equal to, and that is equal to 25. So this way there is a formulation of the equation. Okay. Now here see the second condition. Sarthak's age is less than 8, then the double the age of Sakshi. Sarthak age. What is the Sarthak age? X years. So I write here X. Is means is equal to. Less than 8. Less than 8 means minus 8. And double the age of Sakshi. Sakshi age is Y. So double means 2Y. So here 2Y. So that means X is equal to 2Y minus 8 is the equation. So this way we can form the equation. Very easy student. So now here, so watch this carefully. Yeah? That 4 years ago, Sakshi's age was 3 years less than Sarthak's age at that time. Now 4 years ago. 4 years ago means what, students? The 4 years before. So 4 years before, the Sarthak age was X minus 4. And the Sakshi's age was Y minus 4. Okay, we subtracted 4 because 4 years ago. Then Sakshi's age, that is Y minus 4. So I here write Y minus 4. Was means is equal to 3 years less. 3 years less than. So less than means minus 3. And Sarthak's age at that time. So Sarthak age, what is the Sarthak age at that time? X minus 4. That means we write here X minus 4. So this is our equation. So we can can simplify it also. That is y minus 4 which is equal to x minus 4 minus 3, and that means the final answer of the equation is y minus 4 is equal to x minus 7. That means x minus 7 and is equal to 3. X minus y is equal to 3. So this is the final equation. So this way, by the given condition, we can form the equations. Okay, we can form the equation, and it is very useful for this topic. Okay. Next example. The perimeter of a rectangle is 40 centimeter. The length of the rectangle is more than double the breadth by 2. Find length and breadth. Here in this topic, there are some examples, and this is the application of the simultaneous equation. That means we have to first form the equation and then try to solve it. Okay, so this is the process for the application of the linear equation. So now here the equation is numerical form. So let us try to convert it into mathematical form. Okay. So the given condition is the perimeter of a rectangle. So rectangle is here. So we let us see that we consider that length of rectangle be x centimeter and breadth be y centimeter. So now here first sentence is that the perimeter of a rectangle is 40 centimeter. That means first sentence, and that means the first condition. So for this first condition, we get the perimeter. What is the formula for the perimeter of the rectangle? That is perimeter is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. Okay, but here we consider the length as x and the breadth as y. So our formula becomes 2 into x plus y. And what is that the perimeter? That is equal to 40. So this is our first condition. This is our formation of the equation. But this form of equation can be simplified it. We can simplify it by dividing by the 2. So here x plus y is equal to 20 by dividing the 2. So we get the first equation. Now the second condition, the length of the rectangle is more than double its breadth by 2. Now it says that this example says that the length of rectangle. So the length of rectangle, that is x, is means is equal to, and the double, what is they say that more than by 2. More than by 2 means plus 2 and double its breadth. Breadth is 1. So double means 2y. So here we say x is equal to 2y plus 2. Okay. So this is the form of equation. We convert it into ax plus by is equal to c form. Okay. And which is the a linear pair. A pair of linear equation into variable. So this way x minus 2y is equal to 2, that is called as 2. Okay. Now here see, we solve these two equations by the determinant method because it is a very easy method and student like this method. So here x plus y, the first equation is x plus y is equal to 20. Second equation x minus 2y is equal to 2. Now arrange these equation as a their coefficient wise. So d is equal to 1 minus 2 this way. Then solve it by cross multiplication. So 1 multiplied by minus 2 minus 1 multiplied by 1. So here minus 2 minus 1, that means equal to minus 3. Now here hide the x to calculate the d of x. So hide coefficient of x and write down the constant. So constants are 20 and 2. Here I write here 20 and 2. And the coefficient of y as it is write down. So 1 minus 2. So now cross multiply. 20 multiplied minus 2, minus of 2 into 1. So here minus 40 minus 2, which is equal to minus 42. Now calculate the d of y. So here hide the coefficient of y, and in place of that we write the constant, that is the 20 and 2, and write the x coefficient as it is 1 1. So 1 1 20. Okay. So now here cross multiply. 1 multiply 2, minus 1 into 20, then 2 minus 20, which is equal to minus 18. Now we are ready that calculating for the value of x, that value of x as d of x by d, which is equal to x is equal to minus 42 upon minus 3. That means removing the minus sign, cancel out the minus sign. So 42 upon 3 and x is equal to 14. And here y, the formula is d of y upon d, that means y is equal to minus 18 upon minus 3. So removing or cancelling out the minus sign, we get 18 upon 3, that means y is equal to 6. So now we have the two values, x is equal to 14 and y is equal to 6. So these values are of the length. So length is equal to 14 and the 14 centimeter, and the width is equal to that the 6 centimeter. Okay students. See the next example student. Sale only for 2 days. I have some analog wristwatches and some digital wristwatches. I am going to sell them at a discount. Okay. So now here sale of the first day, analog watch is equal to 11, digital watch is equal to 6, receive amount is equal to rupees 4,330. Sale of the second day, analog watch is equal to 22, digital watch is equal to 5, receive amount is equal to rupees 7,330. So these were, I think it is the activity based questions. Okay. So this is the first condition and this would be the second condition. And from these two conditions, we have to form the equation and then at the same time we have to solve it. So that means we have to solve it, that we have to calculate the find the selling price of wristwatch of each time. Okay, that means the selling price of analog watch and selling price of digital watch we have to calculate. Now here let the selling price of each analog watch be rupees x and selling price of wristwatch each digital watch be rupees 1. So now here condition, from the first condition we write here 11x plus 6y is equal to 4,330. Call it as the first equation. And from the second condition 22x plus 5y is equal to 7,330 and call it as the second equation. Now to eliminate, by the eliminating process we can apply that multiplying equation 1 by 2 we get, because the x will be eliminated out by multiplying 2 to the one equation. So 22x plus 12y is equal to 8,660. Subtract equation 3 from equation 2. 22x plus 5y is equal to 7,330 minus 22x plus 12y is equal to 8,660. So here the subtraction will be minus 7y is equal to minus 1,330. So 7y is equal to 1,330. So y is equal to 1,330 upon 7. So y is equal to 190. So now substitute this value of y in equation 1, then we get the value of x. So here 11x plus 6 into 190 is equal to 4,330. So 11x plus 1,140 is equal to 4,330. So 11x is equal to 3,190. So x is equal to 290. So that's why we have the two values of x and y. So that means the selling price of analog watch is rupees 290 and the selling price of digital watch is rupees 190. Next example, students. A boat travels 16 km upstream and 24 km downstream in 6 hours. The same boat travels 36 km upstream and 48 km downstream in 13 hours. So find the speed of water current and speed of boat in still water. Now in these two boxes, there are the given information, and this information means the two condition. So this is the first condition, this is the second condition, and from these two condition we form the equation first. So we have to calculate the speed of water current. So let the speed of the boat in still water be x km per hour and the speed of water current be y km per hour. So now here speed of boat in downstream, it will be x plus y km per hour, and the speed of boat in upstream, it will be x minus y km per hour. So now here distance, we know the formula for the distance, that is equal to speed into time, and here we convert it into time, so distance upon speed. So now the time taken by the boat to travel 16 km upstream, which is equal to 16 upon x minus y hours, and the time taken by the boat to travel 24 km downstream, and that is equal to 24 upon x plus y. So now from the first condition, we have 16 upon x minus y plus 24 upon x plus y is equal to 6. Call it as the first equation. Now from the second condition, we have 36 upon x minus y plus 48 upon x plus y is equal to 13, which is called as the second equation. Now by replacing 1 upon x minus y by n and 1 upon x plus y is equal to n. Sorry, by n. 1 upon x plus y by n. So because in the first equation there is 1 upon x plus x minus y and also 1 upon x plus y. So replacing by m and n respectively. So the third equation becomes 16n plus 24n is equal to 6, and call it as the third equation. And the fourth one equation that is getting from the second equation, that will be 36n plus 48n is equal to 13. Okay, so this way we have 3 and 4 equation. Now we have to solve this equation, and after solving these 3 and 4 equation, we get the values of m 1 upon 4 and the n 1 upon 12. So now replacing m and n by their original values, then we get 1 upon x minus y is equal to 1 upon 4. That means x minus 4 is equal to 4, and call it as the fifth one equation. Now here 1 upon x plus y is equal to 1 upon 12. So x plus y is equal to 12. Call it as the sixth one equation. Now adding these fifth and sixth equation, we have that is x minus y is equal to 4 plus x plus y is equal to 12. So here 2x is equal to 16. X is equal to 16 upon 2. So x is equal to 8. Now put this value in equation 5th. That's why we can get the value of x, so value of y. So x minus y is equal to 4, so which is the fifth one equation. Now here 8 minus y is equal to 4, so minus y is equal to 4 minus 8, so minus y is equal to minus 4, so y is equal to 4. So here speed of the boat in still water is 8 km per hour and the speed of water current is 4 km per hour. Example, a certain amount is equally distributed among certain number of students. Each would get rupees 2 less if 10 students were more, and each would get rupees 6 more if 15 students were less. Find the number of students and the amount distributed. So now here we have to find out the number of students and the amount. Okay, so let us consider that the number of students be x and the amount given to each students be rupees 1. So now here the total distributed is rupees xy. Okay, because the number of students is x. Now from the first condition we get, the first condition is that the certain amount is equally distributed. Okay, that will be that it would be get rupees 2 less, okay, and 10 students were more. 10 students were more means x plus 10, and the amount will be get the 2 less means y minus 2. Then the total amount will be xy. So here xy, x plus 10 in the first bracket, y minus 2 in the second bracket, which is equal to xy. As per the given first condition, we form the equation. So now let us simplify it. That means xy minus 2x plus 10y minus 20 is equal to xy. So minus 2x plus 10y is equal to 20. So minus x plus 5y is equal to 10. So call it as the first equation. Now the second condition. So here second condition is that the each would get 6 more if 15 students were less. 15 students were less means x minus 15, and the amount would be the more 6. Okay, so x minus 15 in the first bracket, y plus 6 in the second bracket, which is equal to xy. So this is the form of the second equation from the second condition. So now here solve this or simplify this equation. Xy plus 6x minus 15y minus 90 is equal to xy. So 6x minus 15y is equal to 90. 2x minus 5y is equal to 30. That means by dividing both the sides by 3. So we have 2x minus 5y is equal to 30 and call it as the second equation. Now adding these two equations, minus x plus 5y is equal to 10 and 2x minus 5y is equal to 30, because here in the first equation and in the second equation there is a same coefficient 5. Okay, but the first equation there is plus 5, in the second equation there is minus 5. That's why we do the adding these equation. So minus x plus 2x, that means x, and plus 5y minus 5y, that is 0, and 10 plus 30, which is equal to 40. So now substitute this value of x in equation 1. So minus x plus 5y is equal to 10. So 40 plus 5y is equal to 10. So 5y is equal to 50. Okay. So now here y is equal to 10. So the total amount distributed is xy is equal to 40 into 10, which is equal to rupees 400. So rupees 400 distributed equally among 40 students. Students, thank you for watching our videos. Achieve your success with us. I am sure that you will get 100% success in maths. So watch our videos continuously, regularly, like our videos, share our videos to your friends, and